Previously on Into the Yonder Void, I interrupted a ritual with a bonfire and then a dust devil, and I was trying to get all these people to fall down the stairs, but I kept getting interrupted. But luckily Nez was able to yank them all down the stairs, and they all went cascading down, and that was pretty satisfying. And then I beat this guy to death with my thorn whip. So that was cool. And then a bunch of teeth started flying around, and it looks like Shade is back, and I guess teeth are weapons and money.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void.
I wish your voice was always like that.
Me too. It was like that for like a day.
Oh my God, I lost my voice like completely last Friday night. I woke up in the middle of the night and I like couldn't fucking talk, and it was terrifying to me. And then it took forever to fully come back.
It was like hanging out with Can.
That's awesome.
But it's not awesome.
Yeah,
I still can't sing. So I don't think Can actually sing.
Sing Tom Waits songs.
There you go. Yeah.
Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Hello.
Hey guys.
How are you? Good morning.
Guys.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
morrow, cuz.
A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm Billy and I play Nezrah.
I'm Tomas and I play Gil. There isn't
Lindsey.
Just say it.
Who am I?
I'm kidding. I'm Lindsey and I play Fee.
And I'm Michaela and I play Can.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure. This is season 2, episode 57.
Heinz 57. Heinz
We are
57.
ketchup. Heinz 57.
I'm a French's
We are ketchup. What
French's
else is-
ketchup?
mustard.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm more of a mustard slut too.
Yeah.
We
I'll
are
put all them
mustard.
condiments on. I don't care.
57.
I'm a mayo guy.
Like, get rid of the hot dog. Like, drown it in all the condiments.
Yeah.
I only like a wee bit of ketchup on my hot
If we're
dog.
just talking about hot dogs, I just like mustard as far as condiments.
Have you ever put mayo on a
Yeah, it
hot dog?
needs a bunch of sour on there because it's so salty and also somehow sweet.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Got to get some of that dill. Some of that dill on there.
I like
don't raise
relish.
your eyebrows
Yeah,
at me
relish
like
on there. Relish and mustard. I
Yeah,
guess.
relish.
is technically a condiment.
Some
like sauerkraut on there.
Yes.
I grew out of
peppers.
sauerkraut.
Yes.
You grew out of it?
Wait, what?
What? I like it on a Reuben, but I don't like it on a hot dog.
I just don't like sauerkraut.
I like it by itself. I like it
Sauerkraut
on anything.
rules.
Too much kraut.
Like it on birthday cake,
Too much crap.
salad.
Birthday cake.
Birthday. Ugh.
Blueberry ice
And
cream
glass on the
sauerkraut
side
cake.
when you eat your cereal.
Fucking ew.
My glass of sauerkraut in the morning. With a
Drink
side
the water.
with a
out of the
side of
jar.
apple cider vinegar. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, that's big time ews.
I want some vinegar, malt vinegar with fries.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like fish and chips with some malt
Yeah.
vinegar and lemon juice. Shit is cash.
100%.
I don't dip things much.
Well, with the fish and chips, you just kind
Except for
of
chew.
spread it over it.
I don't do that either. I leave my things plain. I didn't know I'm so boring.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you have realized it.
First step to recovery.
She does buy a bunch of sauces and dressings and then leaves them in the fridge forever.
I keep thinking I'll find the ranch that'll make me want salad at home.
Fucking hate ranch.
Why can't they taste
I
like
don't like ranch
restaurant
either.
salads? Why?
They might make their own.
But I'm
You
telling
can usually get
name.
dressing from a place that makes it, like a restaurant that makes it themselves.
Yeah.
It's
you
like
can make
any
them as well.
restaurant, though.
Like
Like
the Olive
any
Garden dressing.
restaurant has better ranch than what I've had at this house. And maybe it's all in my mind, but
I think it
just
is. Yeah,
probably
plus
That
ranch.
has
which
to be
is
in your mind.
highly inconvenient because I'd like to eat salad.
Yeah, she also buys salad components and leaves them in the fridge
I
forever.
do.
Have you tried other dressings other than ranch for yourself?
I only like.
Because you've got vinaigrette.
I thought
She's
you
got
were a
3
Caesar lady.
Caesars in the fridge right now, I think.
I only really like ranch and Caesar and
I don't think you do.
what?
I don't think you like them.
Maybe I don't.
Yeah, judging off of the story you just told.
It's like,
like ranch for
totally
dipping.
an in your head thing.
You
Like,
just said that you don't dip things.
You don't dip. I do with carrots. Carrots and ranch.
that's
good.
dipping. That is an example of
That's
dipping.
that's my dip. I'll dip that. Yeah.
You can't say you don't dip. You can't say it.
Yeah, this,
Definitely dipping.
We'd have to edit all of this out. Contradictions.
I'm sorry, I'm a poser.
I feel like you're just like sequentially coming into reality as a slightly different version of yourself because you're like, I don't dip, I dip. I don't like ranch, I love ranch
I
though.
dip, you dip,
Yeah,
you
if there's
dip.
ever a Lindsey wiki, I feel so bad for that person because they'll have to constantly go back and update something.
This week she hates ranch.
This week she forgot she liked ranch. This
I've
week
never
she
had
went to a ranch.
And had ranch on her salad at the ranch.
And then the next week she said, "Whose ranch?"
They got to have the best ranch, you would think.
On a
Ranches.
ranch.
A ranch. It's the namesake.
It's part of it, yeah. Just like the French probably have the best French dressing.
Yep.
All right, well, I think it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Sock it to me.
Come on, where are you?
No one can tell you're holding a horse, just us.
Why are you holding a horse?
I wanted to use its
It
sound
makes
in
a
the
sound.
campfire question.
It sucks. Just it's not gonna.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's not worth it, Lindsay.
It also is barely
the payoff will not be worth all the
so
work.
quiet.
Yeah, I'm like 2% more sad now.
He's now at -6.
Damn you, gas station horse!
Gas station wars.
Yeah.
For tonight's Around the Campfire question, this one comes from one of our patrons, DarkStar. DarkStar wants to know, what is the scariest moment you've ever experienced in your life? And if it did, how did it change you? And we're going to start with Gil.
I'd probably say the scariest part of my life was seeing that Digesticar and not being able to talk my way out of it. I thought I was going down. And I guess the lesson learned is don't talk to Justicars anymore because they do not want to hear your mess, true or false. They're just like, you're going down, man.
Excellent. All right. Thank you. Nez.
The scariest thing that's happened to me or that I've seen is probably the night that I got into a fight with Veldak. And that's when he died, and that scared me.
Excellent. Thank you, Nez. Sorry you had to experience that. Can.
The scariest moment of my life was probably when Peach and I were really little and we were fresh friends and he was afraid to go swimming in the ocean. But I was like, I'll teach you, and there's lots of fun stuff to do at the beach. So I was going to teach him how to swim. And he really did not know how to swim. He sunk. But then he figured it out, so it wasn't too scary anymore, and then it was fun. But for a few minutes.
He's really drowning under it.
Wait,
Thank you, Can.
does that?
You're welcome.
What if he's just a spirit? He just died then? That'd be cute.
No, he didn't die. His whole self came back up.
He's amphibious. He's fine.
It would have been fun.
Yeah.
He is essentially a frog.
He's just wiggling underwater like, oh my God, is this
His
my
fear
life
actually made
forever
no
now?
sense.
But, with Peach's voice.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Ken.
You're welcome.
Fee.
Yeah, hi. So I guess sort of a tie between moments. Well, one, when I stumbled out of a portal and I forgot everything. And then there were these soldiers and then just this vast land of trees. And so I just kind of took off running, ended up running into one and passing out. But that's a different story. And then I guess the other one was one. I don't really like to talk about it, but the whole thing with my village, I was out in the trees talking to T, shooting the shit, and then I came back, and then my village was on fire with people attacking, and this really intimidating, and I don't know, this magic person who I had never really seen quite that powerful before. So that was pretty scary, but yeah, I think that's it. Just those two.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, in that case, I think we should probably get started.
Some people they go to bed and they think everything's all right, everything's okay. And then they wake up on fire.
That is G.I. Joe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You were reading it like Billy, and I was like, did Billy say that? Is it floating in his head?
When we last left off, you guys were in Shade's mortuary house, having combated some Inquisition members. Nez had pulled them down the stairs, and they all fell and were laying at the bottom. As you'll recall, there were 5 left alive that were being very lightly battered by the Dust Devil. It didn't do much damage in that round, but then Can killed one that was laying on the ground with their thorn whip. So there are now 4 Inquisition members still currently alive, laying at the bottom of the
I thought they
stairs.
were dead.
Yeah, I thought there was maybe just one.
God, does this fight
they're
never
very-
end?
They're very close to death, and they are all prone on the ground. And then, right before we ended the episode, the Warlock Hunter launched itself down the stairs and was eviscerated mid-jump by a bunch of flying teeth that then swirled around Shade, who had appeared holding a package in one hand and then the teeth floating into the other. And the last thing he said was that this is his house and he's going to help defend it. We are still in initiative at the moment, and it is Fee's turn.
It is? Oh.
You've just seen this, Fee. You've got these soldiers laying on the ground. You know that Crumb is somewhere fighting something, assumedly. You know that Loom is also somewhere, and Shade has just arrived, and he's holding this package.
Okay.
But you've got 4 still conscious soldiers on the ground.
I think I'm going to start by just saying, can we please just leave one alive, maybe, just to see if we can get some kind of information out of these guys? But I got to do something quick, and then I'm going to try to think to Crumb and try to figure out where he is.
Yeah, do
You
we
did
figure
that
out?
last time, and he just responded.
Oh, that's right.
Like
That's
he
true.
wasn't-
Yeah, he was like,
Okay, then instead, can I try to do maybe
Fighting a mouse for some
perception
cracker
or
crumbs.
survival to try to track him?
You can literally enter his consciousness and see through his eyes if you take an action, but you'd be blind to everything around you.
And that's all I could do.
But I mean, it might be useful to know what's going on.
Well, let me try the skill check first. Because
you won't be able to, if you're doing that, you won't be able to, you'll have to choose one or the other.
Oh, that's my action. Okay. So I'll go ahead and close my eyes a second and try to think of Crumb and then try to see where he is. So then I'll open them again and they'll be glossed over. And do I see where he is?
Okay, so you see through his eyes, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Do you also sense anything else, or you just
All of his
literally see
senses.
through
It's
his
like
eyes?
she's in his head, basically.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, and I will explain what you see in 1 second. The rest of you guys see Fee, like, suddenly just there's like this magical energy that sort of surrounds her, and she goes still. Her eyes gloss over, and she's standing there in this chaos still with this dust devil, these soldiers, and she's just completely still and unmoving, as if she's gone into some sort of trance. Fee, you see stone. You see a stone hallway as you're kind of slipping into the mindset of Crumb. You see a stone hallway. It's a familiar stone hallway. It's the exact same one that you guys entered through when you were first arrived. You feel the strength of your body. You know, you feel your arm pulling back this like arrow, and it looks normal to you. You're Crumb size in the moment, and you're pulling this back, and you fire with your strength. Dead ahead, where you see this like cowled figure that's way larger than you. You could probably discern that they're of a medium humanoid size in comparison to Crumb. You see that there are multiple figures. It's actually kind of hard to tell because there's a lot of swirling, and they're all kind of dressed the same in these cloaks. And this hallway is dark, and you can see that Loom is currently being pretty much overrun by the rest of these individuals, and you're firing, and they seem to be kind of ignoring you. And how long does this last for, this effect?
Casting
until the
time's
start of your
over.
next turn.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, we'll say that's like 6 seconds of understanding. So you can also smell. If you have access to all of the senses, you can also smell what Crumb is currently smelling, and the scent that he's getting is not how it smelled. A little bit like damp and maybe a little musty when you guys first walked through. There is something very like astringent, something very just acrid in this tunnel now, and you can't quite tell what it is, but you can almost see. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Does it seem different from the other illusions that we've seen?
Yeah, as far as Fee can tell,
10.
it looks more like the hallway. There's weird movement out of the corner of Crumb's eyes, though. And that is what you see, Fee.
Okay. In my turn, can I come back and relay that?
Yeah, if you want to drop it,
Yep.
I'll give you. You can have like a few words to. You can just say you relay it to them.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'll just drop it, and then I will just relay everything that I saw of the group with the cowled figure near that entrance.
Okay. All right. It is now Nez's turn.
I'm going to approach Shade.
Is that the package?
Yes, it is.
Do you mind?
Here you go. He hands it over to you.
Okay, thank you.
It's kind of weighty.
Okay. And I'm going to retreat to the opposite corner from where all the hubbub is currently happening.
Okay, yeah. You can. Are you gonna dash, or are you just gonna use your normal speed, like 30 feet?
Just 30 feet. How
Okay.
big is it in here?
It's huge. It's big.
Oh, fuck.
Duncan
'Cause
Studio
30 feet
apartment.
would bring you back to like the couch area
Okay.
in the main
Yeah, that's fine.
little drawing
That's
room.
fine, I think.
Okay.
Yep, and then I'm just going to think to Toko.
Is this what we need? Can you get these?
Oh, yeah. This is exactly what we need.
Can you get these antlers off of me now?
Well, let's make sure it works first. How about
What does it do? What is it?
open up the package?
What's in the box?
Why is Gwyneth Paltrow's head in here?
Yes.
And a jar of goop.
That's the acrid smell.
Something foul has arrived.
I sense a disturbance in the force. Okay, yeah. Gonna open that package up.
Okay, Nezrah, you open up the package, and in this like wrapped terry cloth package, first thing you notice is there's a bunch of like dark stains inside of it. Some sort of viscous liquid has like stained the inside of it. You unfurl it, and you can see there's a couple of several objects in here. Chiefly among them is a massive. Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
A massive.
Massive quantities. And get me a glass of water, sweetheart. My socks are on fire. Oh, yeah, that's a 21.
Okay. Yeah, you recognize this. You don't know what it belongs to, but this is a huge, huge heart of some beast. Whoa. And it is like blackened. It definitely does not smell good. You also, next to this is about a 6-inch bone of some kind that has like a sharp end to it.
Okay.
And then there is a little vial of like dark purple powder. The vial is maybe an inch tall. It is tiny.
Okay.
A little tincture bottle.
Gotcha.
What do you want to do with this? What do we need?
I need you to put all that powder, rub down that heart, and then I need you to stab it with the bone.
Is it safe to do that in here? Or should we go somewhere else?
Oh, it's really safe to do, so do that.
Insight check on my patron.
Go ahead and roll insight.
Because, I mean,
He
immediately...
definitely sounds untrustworthy.
Yeah, 100%, like,
But I feel like he always sounds like that. So who
exactly.
knows?
That's like his fuck me. 7.
I mean, yeah, he always sounds untrustworthy. You have your penchant is to not usually trust him, but yeah, it's hard to say. He sounds. The only weird thing is that he sounds more excited than he usually does.
Okay. I'm gonna look for an unoccupied corner of the apartment, one where, like, if something were to say explode or have like a huge energy burst, it would do the least amount of damage.
So yeah, you've got about 50 feet away is a pretty isolated corner where there's nothing really by. It's kind of faced on 3 sides.
Okay.
The way that it's like an alcove. So you could start moving toward that, and then that would be the end of your turn. But you could get there by your next turn if you hustled.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the beanbag corner.
Okay, so you're gonna start heading that way.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, now it is the Inquisition members that are on the ground's turn. They use half their movement to rise all at once, and they're standing there in front of Can and Fee and Gil, and they all just kind of like look around. They look fucking awful, worse for wear, and they're all gonna draw their weapons, and they're going to attack Can.
Good luck with my thorn whip.
Come on, man. The feast tripping balls and Nez is opening up birthday presents. We got to fight to these guys.
So yeah, they're gonna. I'll do 2 since there's 4. Does an 11 hit you?
Fuck no.
All right, first 2 miss you with their weapon attacks. Okay, so they're confused. They're kind of baffled. They've got this dust devil going on, and they all like come in, and you're just like so short and they're so tall, it's hard for them to get like a good swing in on you. You just like deftly dodge out of the way as they come after you, but one is going to take something off of their side and throw it on the ground, and you hear like a cracking glass sound and smoke rises up. Gil, it's your turn.
So, did any of them run in front of me yet, or am I far enough away from them?
You could take a couple of steps back if you want. They're all focused on Can.
I just want to know if, like, I move out of my space, if I'll get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, at the moment, no. Can was right next to the stairs, so Can was the closest person. And you're up there, but you're not like right there.
So is one that tried to attack Can the one I happened to hex?
Yeah. Yep. The one on the far side.
All right, I'm gonna go behind him so I'm flanking, and I'm gonna poke him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
That is a 25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
You're just poking.
Yes.
Gonna poke at Emmaus.
So 7 normal damage, 3 necrotic,
Okay.
2 psychic, and then 4 more damage on top of that because I sneak attack.
Damn. You're like,
Gil, show me what you got.
oh, yeah.
Good night. And I stab him in the back of the neck, like through his spinal column. And then I pull it out.
Oh, nice.
And then I
So,
go for it.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Then I pull it around and then I spin around, like I do a spin move, and I try and poke a guy next to that guy.
Okay. Go ahead and attack.
I'll also move my hex to this new guy as my bonus action.
Heck yeah.
Is this guy I wouldn't be flanking with this guy, would I?
You would be because they are all like arrayed around Can.
Sweet. 17 to hit?
17 hits.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so 14 regular damage and then 11 regular damage, 1 necrotic damage, and then 3 psychic damage.
Gil, show me what you got.
All right, I'll just say the whole thing. So I say, good night, boop, stab that guy in the back of the neck, and then I spin around, and then I take the other guy, and I wrench the rapier into his, like, side, like, right where his lung is, and then I, like, jiggle it around a little and then pull it out.
So Can, you see these guys descend on you, all miss you. You like dodge out of the way, and then suddenly 2 to your right, one just like you see a rapier tip come through the throat, and then he like crumples, and you see Gil spin behind him, and then stab another guy who also goes down.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Let that
Is that
be
the
a
end of your
lesson
turn?
to you fuckheads. Yeah.
All right, we are back to the top of the order, and it is Can. Can, you're there, and as we previously established, you have that golden sword as well that you had earlier.
Can I wield it?
It's got leather wrapped around the handle. It's gonna be you'll probably take some disadvantage to attack, but it looks real sharp.
Okay. What kind of footwear, ankle wear are these folks wearing?
They're wearing boots. It looks like leather boots, and then they have like armored shin guards.
Okay.
If you're just not proficient in a weapon, wouldn't it just be you just wield it, but you don't get the proficiency bonus or whatever?
Normally, but this
it's like
I was
a weird
telling
magic weapon or
Michaela,
something?
it may be magical, but it's also almost as tall as she is, so it's heavy.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Well, I still have my thorn whip out. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do a little thorn whipping.
You gonna do a thorn whipping?
Yeah.
Okay.
13.
13 does not hit with the thorn whip.
Well, that's a big old fuck.
Suck le bleu.
Cordon bleu.
Chicken cordon bleu.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Nothing else I can do.
Fuck.
You can move if you wanted to.
I would like to move away from whatever they threw down. Can I tell what that is by any chance?
Right now, it just looks like a blood-colored smoke.
Ooh.
I don't want to be touched by that.
Okay.
What if it's
So you
good
wanna
blood-colored
move away?
smoke? You never know.
So if you did decide to leave the space, you would give them an attack of opportunity.
I'm going to leave the space.
Okay. They're going to try to attack you. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Oh, nice. And since there's only 2, and I'm going, if a 17 doesn't hit, then an 11 definitely doesn't hit. So yeah, as you like move away, and how far away are you moving?
As far as I
You're
can.
gonna move 30 feet, so you're gonna go like near the couches?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they both swipe at you, and yeah, you immediately avoid them. You're just like moving out of the way and scurrying back over towards the couches. All right, it is Crumb's turn.
Crumb, 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 crumb.
Technically, Fee can still see through his eyes until the end of.
But she dropped it.
Oh, damn it! Why'd you?
Yeah, she dropped it to tell everybody.
Okay.
Sorry. there's a whole other
You're
threat.
fine. You're fine. Don't be sorry. Don't apologize to him.
I'm not sorry.
Off of the distance, you guys hear a loud as if something collided with something else very heavy. It kind of shakes the ground.
The guy came out with a fly swatter. Snatch Crumb.
You little shit.
Now it is Fee's turn.
Okay. I'm going to... I mean, these guys are on their last limb. I already told them I would like them to save one, but I don't know if they will or not. Knowing that Crumb is in immediate danger and that there's this whole other threat, I'm going to just make my way to where that part of the building is.
As I watch Fee move, I'm like, where are you going?
You've got this. I'm going to go find this other frigging cowled person.
Okay, so you are going to head back towards there.
Yeah.
You can make it most of the way there if you dash.
Okay.
But that would be your movement unless you have any like bonus actions or anything like that that you'd like to do.
Oh, I maybe could Misty Step. Is that a bonus or an actual? Yeah, I'm in a Misty Step or Phase Step. Hello.
Wait,
hold on. That's within 30 feet. I'm confusing Phase Step and Misty Step. So I could move my normal mount and then Phase Step 30 extra feet, right?
Oh, then you wouldn't have to dash, and then you'd have.
And then I'd have a turn. Okay, that's what I would like to do.
Okay, you can get to essentially like where the stairs are. Mm-hmm. There's stairs that led down into that hallway. You can get to like the midway point of those stairs, and you can see the door is open and it's dark inside.
Oh.
But for you, it's dim inside.
Mm-hmm. Do I see the hooded figure at all?
Nope. From the angle that you're at, you are only able to see just inside that doorway.
Well, let's see. I could light the area. Does Crumb have night vision?
Sprites do not have dark vision.
Okay. Then I might light up the space for him if I have that.
That heart sight is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. And it's very fitting to be with Fee. I probably have a torch. Oh, duh, I have potions. I'm so sorry. It's been so long. It hasn't actually been that long, has it?
Almost a month.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little better because I'm like, why am I dumb?
It'll be a month on Monday.
Man, I'm almost positive I have some kind of potion that lights up, don't I? I don't think I have anything that lights shit up, which is really stupid. So
I thought Fee had fairy fire.
I used all my spell slots.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a problem.
I'm boned. I could just go guns blazing and just firebolt an Eldritch Blast, and hope I don't hit Crumb. But
so Fee can't see whatever this is in the hallway.
No, because of the angle. Fee is at the midway point in the stairs, and it goes down, and then there's a doorway, so it wouldn't be able to see beyond just the opening of the doorway.
I guess my question should have been...
She's at an upper angle.
My question should have been, too, then, so from the perspective I'm at, can I tell, is Crumb in a dark room? Can he see?
He's in that dark hallway.
So you could definitely at least remember where he was last.
Right.
Yeah, he was in the midway point, so you'd know he's at least a whole other action of movement to get to you, or to get to him.
Okay, but I was just going to light up the area just because I thought he was in the dark.
He's in dim light. Yeah.
Okay.
There's one torch sconce off of the far side, but there's a lot of movement. It's pretty dim in there for him.
So from the perspective I'm at, was
you cannot see anything physically right now.
Right. Was I from where I am right now? Would I be closer to where Crumb was when I saw that, or closer to the hooded figure?
You would be closer to Crumb.
Okay.
Because all the figures are on, most of them are on the other side of the hallway.
Well, farts. Okay. I could have just dashed. I don't really know what to do. Yeah.
So all dim light does, as far as rules, it just means you have disadvantage on perception checks that rely on sight. It doesn't mention attack rolls or anything.
Okay. Question. Could I use minor illusion to create a copy of Crumb?
Use your illusion. 2.
I mean, you should be able to.
Does it say you can create a person or just objects?
Sound or image of an object.
So no.
Okay. God damn.
If it said if it said creature or object, then it would totally.
Yeah,
work.
you can create a sound.
I could. It might confuse Crumb more, but
So is your goal to try and get Crumb
maybe
safe?
keep him safe? Yeah, just to distract the.
Is Crumb's turn after yours, or did it already happen?
It already happened.
Okay. Because you could just tell him to turn invisible on his next turn.
Oh,
Because he can just turn invisible as an action.
that's true. Thank you. Crumb, when you get a second, turn invisible. I'm going to think to him. And
Okay.
I think, yeah, that's about what I'm going to do just from what I can see right now.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay, Nezrah. It is your turn.
All right, did I make it to the corner yet?
Yeah, you're most of the way there. You're pretty close to the corner.
Sweet. I'm going to finish getting to the beanbag corner. I'm going to kneel down. And I'm going to set the box to my left. I'm going to take the heart out and hold it, and then grab one of the claws out of the package, place it on the ground, place the heart there. I'm going to grab the vial, and I'm going to open it. Is it a twisty? Is it a cork?
Yeah, it's a little cork.
Little cork. I'm going to pop that cork and pour it into my other hand. I'm going to rub my hands carefully together over the heart.
And as you do that, it feels very warm. Almost like you're warming your hands over a fire.
Ooh. Like those little packets that you can buy at like Menards and stuff.
Yeah, little heat packets.
Yeah. I like that. I like those. And then I'm going to start dry rubbing this heart, get it ready for the...
That's exactly what I was thinking, too.
the barbecue.
That's essentially how I was hoping you would do it.
Slap it on the grill and then poke it real good.
Yeah, Guy Fieri is going to materialize out of this heart. Hey, you're going to Flavor Town, son! All right, and then I'm going to kind of just pick up the heart and handle it a little bit, try and get it all over as much as possible. He didn't really specify. Put it back down on the cloth. I'm going to grab the bone. Is it like toothy? Is it like a tooth? Is it like a basilisk tooth?
It's like a 6-inch, like maybe some sort of like arm bone or something like that, but it's got a sharp crooked edge to it.
Does it look like it's been sharpened or like it was broken off to a sharpened point?
More broken off to a sharpened point.
Fuck, this is metal as shit. All right. I'm going to look back at my friends.
There's chaos.
Look back at the heart.
Less chaos.
I'm going to take a deep breath.
Okay.
Here we go.
Give me an Arcana check.
All right.
How magically do you stab this heart?
Not very. 17.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, 17. It's not bad, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
I saw the 11, but I have a +6.
I suck.
You find like the perfect spot. You see this tender spot in here, and you know this is a ritual of some kind.
The left ventricle.
You stab this bone in there, and immediately there's like no pause. A bunch of light streams out of this heart and surrounds you, and then starts to turn into smoke. Almost similar to the smoke that came out over the smoke you see over by your friends.
Blood red smoke?
This light. What's that?
The blood red smoke?
Blood red smoke. And it starts to like hang in the air, but then starts to swirl. And then you see this smoke like almost begin like a tornadic activity around you. And then it lifts off of the ground, flattens itself like a disc, and then flies over towards your friends.
Oh, shit. Okay.
What'd you do?
And then, Nezrah, give me a
what's
perception
happening? All right. Perception. What's your perception? 16.
check. Nezrah, you see this flat disc fly to your friends over their heads and up the stairs and hit the eviscerated body of the Warlock hunter, and you watch as the body begins to glow.
What color is it glowing?
Blood red.
Sweet. Is it
Or
a
are you
pulsating
getting
glow?
a weird pet that you can control?
That'd be sick, but I feel like it's much more nefarious and like monkey pawish. Like it's just like maybe he's possessed this body.
Oh, that's rad. I mean, I'm
All right.
This is metal as fuck, and
Is
I'm
that
loving
the
it.
end of your turn, Nezrah? Anything else you'd like to do? That kind of took up an action. If you have a bonus action or anything, you can do that.
Guys, heads up, maybe.
Let me check real quick. Oh yeah, actually. Oh no, never mind. I'm definitely farther than 30 feet away from anybody, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you though.
Okay, so now the Inquisition members, they've failed completely in trying to attack Can. And Gil, you are their only nearby target. So they are going to turn both of their efforts onto you.
I'm gonna look
they're going to
sheepishly down at the guys I just killed and then back at them like,
and they're going to have advantage because they're one's in front of you, one's to the side. I'm going to assume that a 7 doesn't hit you.
Nope.
With the first attack. Does an 18 hit you?
It just does, yes.
Okay, so this guy, he brings his axe out and he swings it down on you. It's a big-ass axe. He's going to do 13 points of damage to you.
Fuck.
Okay.
Damn. That is a big-ass axe.
And as he has made contact, I need immediately from you, Gil, I need a wisdom save.
Oh, no.
It's a wisdom axe, too?
Wise axe.
I was going to use my inspo, but it's too low. I rolled a natural 1, so it's 4.
Gil, you have failed this wisdom save. As like this attack hits you, and it just kind of like scratches a part of your body, you see that mist that was just thrown out on the ground by this guy swirl up and go right into your wound.
Fuck.
You suddenly feel very, very, very hot, Gil. Hotter than you've ever felt before. Like you've got just this extreme fever.
How much damage was that hit again?
Oh, 13.
Okay.
And it was 13 slashing damage. So yeah, you suddenly feel very hot, as if you've got a fever, the worst fever of your life. You can feel sweat beading like on your forehead, on your arms. You feel miserable. You feel as though you have a point of exhaustion.
Not cool. Ah.
But now it's your turn.
Disadvantage on ability checks. Okay. I don't need that anyway. So as this gunk shoots out of me, my body's going to begin to warble into like shadow. And I'm going to say, Glarlin, gift me with your swifty. And I'm going to stop my hex. I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
I'm going to attack the dude that just did that. I have advantage now because of that. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Okay. 10 damage regular. 4 damage psychic.
Okay.
6 damage sneak attack. 1 force damage.
1 force damage? Okay. Gil, show me what you got.
I'm going to stab him in the balls. Like as I'm blurring around him, it's just like gonna be lightning quick. And he might not even notice I strike him because as I'm stabbing him, I'm already running around behind the other guy.
Okay.
Preferably on the side away from the encroaching mist. So I just want to zoom around with Zephyr Strike like a blur and then come up next to the other guy.
Okay. So yeah, he's like, "Ugh!" and just drops, hits the ground, and you're on the other guy.
Okay, here we go. I don't remember if I had I think I had a D6 inspo. Let's see, just for fun.
Yeah, you do. Everybody did.
Does 17 hit?
The last remaining guy. Yep, 17 hits him.
Fuck yeah. I rolled a 6 on the inspo, so. All right. That is just 12 damage.
12 damage. Just 12. Show me what you got.
Executioner.
Fuck yeah. Not going to be questioning you, asshole. And I poke him right in the ear with the rapier.
It just... and then slides out. His eyes like go just dead.
It's like
and then he just slinks to the
that
ground.
scene in Idle Hands when he stabs the knitting needle into his head. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. Oh, shit.
Yep, he drops dead. anything else you want to do with this this
Well, I
turn?
have 30 feet of extra movement, so I'm going to move as far away from the smoke as I can. Maybe go towards Nez.
The smoke is now gone.
Oh, okay.
It's in your body, as far as you can tell.
Okay, so is there any other lingering effects or anything?
At the moment, no.
I feel like shit again.
You got the chocolate milk famine.
Can somebody get rid of this?
And you're going to go as close to Nez as you can?
Sure.
Okay. All right, you can move pretty close to Nez. You're still about 20 feet away from him.
All right, well, that's my turn.
Okay, excellent. And right before we get to the top of the order, if anyone was watching, Shade's head snaps to the side. Oh no, there's more outside. You guys handle this, I'll handle that. And you watch as the teeth swirl around him, lift him up in the air, and he flies out of view and down a hallway.
What do we handle in here? Isn't everybody gone, man?
What's that?
You guys do know that there's something going on in the hallway.
Oh, yeah, where'd the fee go? Shit. Should we go there?
Yeah, and what's that glowing corpse doing?
At the moment, nothing, but you may see on your turn if you're still there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now it's Can's turn. Can, you are near you and Gil are like right by each other in the like sitting area.
And Gil's looking pretty crappy.
How are you feeling, Gil?
Hit point wise, I'm on the better end, but I also am exhausted, so I don't know how that makes me look. Maybe my skin's more sallow and I'm moving more sluggishly.
And then off about 20 feet away from you, you can see that Nez has stabbed some sort of meat with a bone.
Where was I stabbed on my body? Because wouldn't that have an obvious, like, visible sign of something?
Yeah, it was like a slash on your bicep.
Okay, so you also see, like, this gross wound there.
Yeah, it don't look good.
All right, I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit
Okay.
because we're right next to each other.
Okay. All right.
That's a bonus action,
Okay.
right? Maybe it's not. I don't know.
I feel like it is. I think it's a bonus action to move it.
Yeah, it's a bonus action to move it. But I mean, here I go. Okay, that's 6.
Sick.
All right. So you heal for 6.
Me too.
Yeah, if you're there, what's the
I
radius?
can't
of your
remember.
healing
I think it
spirit?
might be like you choose a person every round or something.
It's a radius. It is a 5-foot cube.
Okay, so if you guys are right next to each other, yeah, you can both be in it. All right, so yeah, Can heals you up a little bit. Gil, is there anything else you'd like to do, Can? You guys know that Fee is not there right now.
I want to start moving.
Towards where Fee went?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, you have 30 feet of movement. You can start heading toward that direction.
Here I go.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn, Can?
Yes.
Okay, so you start padding away toward where Fee went. You now it's Crumb's turn, and now it's Loom's turn. You hear now that you're close to that door, Fee. You can hear like weapons being like like hit on things. You hear like ting ting clink clink. Ting. You hear like scuffling, people being slammed. It sounds pretty chaotic in this hallway.
Okay.
All right, and now it is your turn, Fee.
Okay, so now I'll try to kind of sneak forward to get to where the action is so I can see people.
All right, give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
Sneaky snakes.
Oh, wow. It was almost a 19. And then it turned to 3, so that'd be a 6.
Let's just take the 19.
Yeah, close enough, right?
So 6.
Yeah.
So you're like moving down the stairs the rest of the way, and you like stumble a little bit, and you scuffle, and it's like kind of loud, and you're really obviously concerned for Crumb's safety. Yeah. So you're not as stealthy as you wanted to be. As you reach the doorway, that takes you about 10 feet of movement. You still have like 20 feet if you wanted to utilize normal movement.
Yeah, I will.
But as you get to the doorway, you can see into this hallway. It gets darker as it goes, but you can see it fairly well. You can see there is a scuffle of a large magnitude at the end of this hallway. About I think it's about 40 feet down.
Okay. Can I sense Crumb, or do I sense that he's done?
You don't see Crumb anywhere. Or no, I guess you see like a faint outline of Crumb.
Okay.
He just went invisible.
So he's not dead. Cool. Okay.
Followed instructions.
Wow.
And at the end, you can see that Loom is surrounded by multiple individuals, and he's trying his best to fight them all.
Oh, yeah. Loom.
Oh, okay. So you said I can see Loom?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to, I guess, get maybe a little bit closer, but my Eldritch Blast reaches 120 feet. So I'm going to just, get a little bit closer. So maybe I'm not right directly up there. Maybe they won't see me, if that's possible.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm going to try to use my beams to get the guys around Loom.
They seem distracted. So
Cool.
you can try to attack two of the guys.
Okay. I am rolling so bad. 11.
11 does not hit with that first attack.
Yeah.
Go ahead with your second one.
Okay. Oh my god. That one was 12.
Whoa.
That also does not hit. So these blasts go and hit the wall. It's a lot of
Lame.
chaos. They're moving around a lot. It's hard to hit them.
Okay. Actually,
Fee. Go ahead.
can I use Tides of Chaos to have advantage on one attack roll?
Not after it's already been
Damn
rolled.
it.
Okay. All right.
But save it for later.
I will. Okay, continue with what you were
Is
saying.
that the end of your turn?
Yeah, you were saying something else.
As those blasts hit the wall, you can see like a little bit of smoke like pop up from where the stone was hit. You watch as one of the cowled figures' heads turns toward you.
No.
And they break away from the group and they leap up on the wall and start running on their hands and feet, almost like an animal, down the wall, and they get within 10 feet of you at the end of their turn.
Damn.
Great.
Racing right at you.
Great. Cool.
Fucking
All right.
scary.
Nez, it's your turn. Is there anything you'd like to do before you see a visual display?
What did that do?
Just wait. You'll see. Give it a sec.
I'm going to run to the bottom of the stairs to see if I can hear or see anything going on with that corpse.
Okay. As you get close, you see the corpse like start to reform and stand up, glowing. It's, as you'll recall, long hair, eyes, no mouth, tall and slender, and it glows red, and then the light starts to fade, and it like turns its head, cocks it to the side, and stares down at you with its big eyes, Nezrah, and then slowly starts walking down the stairs toward you.
Uh-oh. Toward him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he comes up and gives him a hug.
Yeah, and then we're best friends.
now.
I'm having soft tacos later.
I'm going to look at it. I'm going to be like, what's going on? What do I do?
Toka, did you summon this to harm us?
Nah. This is Avatar.
Is it your avatar?
Yeah, it's a manifestation of some of my power. Just stay out of its way and you'll be fine.
Gil, just let it do its thing.
All right.
Just don't get in its way.
All right.
And I'm gonna... Did I see where Fee went?
You saw the direction that she went, yeah.
Okay.
And she described where it was.
Okay.
What she saw through Crumb's eyes. So you know that it's that hallway that you guys arrived in.
Cool, okay. I'm gonna take a look around, make sure there isn't any other loose ends, and head that way.
Okay. So we'll say you use the dash movement to use the rest of your movement there towards the hallway.
Sounds good. Thank you.
And yeah, you're like right behind Can.
Okay.
Fee,
Oh.
you can see that the other individuals down at the end of the hallway have not noticed your presence yet, but they're getting good licks in on Loom. They are whooping his ass. And he's doing the best he can because he's completely surrounded on all sides. He's in the center and they're just...
I'm doing the best I ever did.
I thought the same fucking thing.
Goddamn it,
Immediately.
And yeah, but they're all cowled. None of them are making sounds, though, other than the sounds their physical movements make. Like, they're not grunting or screaming out or anything, but you can hear Loom like...
Now go away.
I'm doing the best I ever did.
Yep. And now it is Gil's turn.
Okay, so I'm by Can right now with the healing spirit, or did that I already move away from that?
Can left, so...
Okay.
So Can's about 30 feet away from you. And as is Nez. They both seem to be heading toward that hallway.
Okay, so...
And you see that there's this creature now, like, walking slowly down the stairs.
I've only really been in this part of the building, right? Like, I don't know if it, like, connects in another location.
Yeah, you know that there's that hallway that you guys entered that leads down to that, like, cellar area with the stuff. You know that there's another hallway that that you stabbed or you shot and killed that Inquisition member, and they're probably still laying there. And then you know there's an upstairs area that you haven't been up there yet, though.
All right, I guess for now I will follow where they're headed. If I move 30 feet, am I in view of the hallway yet, or no?
Yeah, you'd be in view of the hallway.
So can I see the end of the hallway?
You can see, down a ways. It's still a little bit of a long hallway, but you can see down a ways. You can see where it dips down from the to the stairs.
Is it farther than 150 feet?
No.
I will shoot people that aren't Loom at the end of the hallway.
Oh, that hallway. Sorry. So you guys are up here, then there's stairs, and then there's another hallway. So you guys are still in the main house area. So you wouldn't be able to see down into there yet.
All right, well, I will move in such a way that I can get within sight of those people.
It'll take you another round probably.
That's fine.
Unless you dash.
I will dash.
Okay. If you dash, you can get...
Did you freeze?
No, I was checking the distance.
You can get.
You could get.
Girl, you know it's girl.
If you dash, you can, from where you are, you can get down to the bottom of the stairs and right by Fee, essentially.
Okay. That is...
Okay.
Oh, well... Do I have any spell slots left for that? No. That is all I will do.
All right, so Can and Nez, you guys are, like, moving along, but you see Gil just blaze past you, runs down the hall and down these stairs. Yeah.
Like a fucking basketball game.
And Can, it is your turn.
Oh, Canada.
Okay, how far do I make it?
If you were to do normal movement, you could get to the top of the stairs in this round. If you dash, you could get down to the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
You're going to dash?
Yes.
Okay, and you get down there right by Gil and Fee. Fee's standing in the hallway. Her hand is still up. She had just cast Eldritch Blast. Is there any bonus action or anything you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. Crumb is still invisible. He's awaiting future orders. The three of you that are down at the bottom of the stairs now can see that Loom is attempting... You can see that Loom is fighting off this group at the end of the hallway, about 40 feet down. You can see that he's like trying his best, but he is completely surrounded. And his next attack, he tries to go with that hammer, and he misses completely. He's just getting worked over at the end of this hallway. And that's the end of his turn. Fee, it's your turn.
Okay, so...
And you guys can see that there's a creature that just is running up towards Fee, running along the wall on its hands and feet.
I'm going to use my BAM card. And,
okay.
I see Loom is having a hard time right now. I'm kind of by myself. I don't want Crumb to get hurt, even if I can summon him back. That thing is creeping me out hard. So I'm going to take branch out of my pouch and then slam it on the ground. I'm picturing like just some branches coming out, not to even necessarily hurt them, but try to restrain all the people that I can. Just like wrapped around these branches, basically.
All right, so as you guys are just getting down to arrive, you guys watch as Fee pulls her branch out and slams it into the stone, and immediately there's like these tendrils, these vines and roots just start growing out from where she slams it down, start going down the hallway, covering this hallway, and reaching down, and they begin to grasp onto the arms and limbs of these guys at the end of the hallway, but it fills this entire hallway with roots and branches and just all sorts of like flora. Even flowers are popping out and stuff, and it even restrains this one on the wall for a moment. Yeah, this hallway is completely locked down for a second, except for Loom and Crumb.
Okay, cool.
All right, yeah, Fee, you have completely overtaken this hallway, and that'll be the end of your turn. The one that is restrained is going to try to break out of it.
Okay, really quick.
Never mind. Yeah.
As a bonus action, could I have had Crumb just told him to use a poison arrow? Or is that...
Yeah,
or is
that would have been part of your BAM card, yeah.
Okay. All right, so... All right, try your poison arrow and let's see what we can do. And, yeah, that's it.
You got it! All right. That guy was unable to break out of the restraints that are around him at the moment. It is now Nez's turn.
All right. Gonna go ahead and... Well, I guess how far away from them am I now?
If you use your... Now, you've been traveling. If you use your full motion without a dash, you can get to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. And then at that point, from the bottom of the stairs, would I be within 60 feet of the creepy one on the wall?
Oh, yeah. You'd be within 15 feet.
Amazing. All right. I'm going to position myself at the bottom of the steps. I'm going to point at the one on the wall, and I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
All right. So... does a 14 hit?
14 does hit.
14 does hit. Excellent. Okay.
This guy is not wearing the same armor as the previous ones. He's wearing like what appears to be like cloaks and a hood. You can't see what he actually looks like underneath, but you don't see any armor.
They're restrained, right?
Correct.
So do you get advantage on hitting him?
You do get advantage on hitting him.
Oh, sweet.
If he's restrained.
Okay.
Excellent call.
Do you want me to roll again? Just to see?
Yeah, just
see if I get a crit.
Maybe you'll get a 20.
One in Rome.
I didn't. I got a 1.
No.
Ooh. So, no.
Okay, well.
Best to roll it then.
Cut that. The damage that I rolled, that'll be 11 cold damage.
Okay. All right. You hit it with this cold, and you hear the first sound that anybody has heard come out of them, and it's just like this hiss, like...
Ew.
Fucking precious. Yeah. Fucking.
Anything else you'd like to do with your turn, Nez?
They're all still restrained, right? None of them broke out?
Yep. Correct.
Cool. Then I am good for now. Thank you.
Excellent. Okay. The others are going to try to bust out of this shit.
Bust and move.
Bust out of this shit.
Bust it out.
No, they do not. They are restrained as shit. Gil, it's your turn.
Nice going, Fee. And I'm going to try and shoot these assholes.
Okay.
17 to hit, and that is a sneak attack now.
Which one are you shooting? The one on the wall nearby or down at the end?
Is the one nearby the one that Nez hit?
Yep.
I'll shoot that one with my bow and arrow.
Gotcha. So you have advantage on your attack roll.
Yep.
Oh, and so you got what?
17.
You hit.
Okay, so 11 damage plus 2 psychic.
11 damage plus 2 psychic, and then you had sneak attack.
That was
right?
with sneak attack.
Okay, gotcha. All right, yeah, so you just thunk, and it's as it gets hit by this arrow.
I'm going to shoot him again.
All right, go ahead.
Natural 20. Okay.
Doing the dirty.
So that is max damage. 8 plus 4, 12 plus 2. So 14 total.
14 total damage. Yeah, this second one just... It's still struggling against these binds. It's not looking like it's super hurt yet, so that might be troublesome.
You might be troublesome.
Okay.
Ooh, are you guys flirting?
A little bit. What's wrong with
Always. All of you can give me a free perception check. Or I guess, what's your passive perceptions?
13.
19.
15. Sorry, that's a lie. 12.
17.
Okay, so Can and Gil, somewhere farther away from where you guys all are, you can hear like a... like, almost as if it's coming from outside. You hear the sounds of slamming and pain.
Like somebody said, ouchies.
Yeah. You ow! 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 All right, Can, it is your turn. You guys are all clustered here.
Not the hair. It's pulling my hair.
I'm gonna tell Mom.
He's biting me. He's biting me.
Okay, what are all of the Inquisition members doing?
They're all restrained at the end of the hallway, except one is about 10 feet away from you on the wall. restrained as well. And Loom is down in the center.
Everyone's restrained.
So any attack rolls would have advantage.
Okay. So 10 feet away.
Yeah, the one right on the wall. That's the one that Gil and Nez just blasted.
I want to stab it.
Okay, with...
That golden sword.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's see what that does.
Okay, so you're just going to like run up and stab?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have disadvantage, but because you have advantage, you'll just roll a straight roll because of this sword is so heavy.
Any modifier to that or?
Oh, yeah, so whatever you roll, add a +7.
20.
20. Yeah, you hit.
Nice.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d12 and then add 3.
100.
11.
11. So you do 11 damage to this thing. As you notice, as you stab forward with this sword, it flashes and like a radiant light comes out of it as it stabs this creature, and this glow kind of emanates for just a second with that first jab that you did.
Is that a good glow?
It seems good.
Or wait, good for me or good for them?
You can give me an Arcana check if you want.
I'm going to give you an Arcana check.
And anyone that's currently watching can attack can actually do an Arcana check.
Try that.
Yeah. That's a solid 8.
You can't tell one way or another.
23.
17.
Okay. 15.
You guys see that flash and you're like, oh, that looks a little bit like radiant damage that came off of that. Nezrah, though, you see that and you're 100% positive that sword has some sort of radiant energy when it attacks. And you even saw that it looked like it hurt that creature a little bit more than normal when like the radiant energy seemed to give it a little bit extra oomph.
And this was whose sword?
The golden sword that Can is using.
Ah. And they got it from one of the Warlock hunters?
Yeah, from the
leader.
Inquisition soldier.
Inquisition soldier. Sorry.
Yep.
So Inquisition soldiers, Warlock hunters are the creatures?
Yep.
Okay.
And you guys don't know what these guys might be part of the Inquisition. They probably are, but you don't know. These guys don't wear armor.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do, Can?
No.
Okay. Now this thing is looking not great. It looks not long for this world. And it is Crumb's turn. So he's going to go ahead and roll to attack. But he misses.
Ow.
He shoots
Did he
into
have
the group.
advantage?
Oh, shit. No, he didn't. Hold on.
Ooh, good call.
He actually hits.
Yeah.
1 poison damage, so they'll have to...
All right. Yeah. But does it work?
Yeah, one of them is definitely poisoned.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
They can be poisoned.
Oh, is that a toothpick?
Now Loom at the end of the hallway.
It's a spicy toothpick.
It was a dirty toothpick.
Loom now has advantage. Nice. So he connects with his hammer, and you just watch him hit one of these guys. All right, yeah, he like they're restrained, so they just like kind of springboard back as he hits them. But yeah, that looked like it was a nice blow. Okay, Fee, it's your turn.
These rounds are going fast. Okay. Well,
Easy to have happen when you restrain everybody.
I guess, yeah. I'll do Eldritch Blast. I literally have ran out of everything. Well, like just my cantrips. So
Yeah, we're all getting low.
we are low. Okay. Yep. So
Speak for your
I'm sorry, and I'm
selves.
trying to picture it still. I mean, there's still guys around Loom, right?
Yep.
Okay.
They're all restrained around him.
Okay. I'm gonna still go for them.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. First
Hell
one
yeah.
is
Okay, good.
22.
That
Do I have-
hits.
Do I have advantage on each beam then? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was almost a 20. Okay, yeah. 22 for the first one. And then
Now, are you attacking 2 different individuals or 1 individual?
2 different individuals.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. And then that one was 24 for the second beam. Yeah. So 24. So they both hit.
They both hit.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay. Okay. One gets 11 damage.
Nice.
You guys are doing a lot of 11s today for damage.
It's 11. And then
God damn.
every
That was a good one. That's how you do
I'm
it.
doing it every time there's an 11. I just say it quietly to myself. And then the other one was 10.
10 and 11. Okay, yeah, your beams hit and strike true.
All right.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'll wink at Loom and say, Loom, we got you. And then I'll think to Crumb and say, okay, so that seemed to work, so see if you can hit another one. And that'll be my turn here.
Okay, gotcha. Nezrah. Oh, sorry, right before the other one. The guy that you've been hitting and looks real weak, he's going to try to break out of his restraints. That is a natural 20. So he begins like pulling these vines and stuff out and starts ripping them off. But that's going to take all of his action to get free. And so he's now free from the vines. He is not currently attacking. And now it is your turn, Nezrah.
Okay. Well, now that he is out, I'm going to go ahead and cast Lightning Lure on him, please.
Yeah,
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a strength save.
That's another natural 20. I am so sorry.
Stop rolling.
I just rolled 2 natural 20s in a row.
You piece of shit. All right.
No.
Well, in that case,
Throw the dice away.
so that zooms
Mika,
past
grab
him. But I'm going to do telekinetic shove.
Okay.
And I'm going to shove him toward me. So
Okay, you're gonna
do
yank
another
him towards you?
Yeah, do another strength save and roll shittily this time, please.
If I roll another natural 20, the dice are haunted.
If you roll another natural 20, I'm going to drive down there and hurt you.
13.
Fuck yeah. All right. You needed a 14. So he's going to be moved 5 feet toward me, please.
Okay, so you yank him off of the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, so you yank him off the wall 5 feet toward you, and then he just kind of like drops to the ground for a second. And that, give me a high or low.
Low.
Get low.
That was a 6. So now he's going to have to roll his dex save at a disadvantage because he did not expect to be yanked off the wall. Yep. He falls to the ground and he is prone.
Excellent.
Suck it.
Excellent.
All right, the other guys are going to try to break out of their restraints. They are still restrained around Loom.
Yeah.
All right.
Tacos rule.
Tree brain just going.
However, one of them is going to start speaking at the end of the hallway.
No.
And you guys see almost like this.
Dorito walking taco.
3D
You
Doritos.
guys see like this mist start to, not really mist, like kind of when it's really hot outside and you can see like the waves of heat coming off of the asphalt. That's what sort of starts to like distort your view in the hallway.
Can I say, was he casting a spell?
He was, yes.
I'd like to cast Counterspell, please.
There it is.
So before he even finishes, what does Counterspell look like? Because I think this is the first time you've done that.
It is. I see him start moving his mouth at the end of the hallway, and my eyes, like kind of like anime, like just widen and lock, and my pupils narrow to slits. And I lock eyes with him, kind of like forcing him to lock eyes with me.
Do you still have antlers?
Yes.
I love this.
And my antlers start glowing green, like a toxic sludge green. And to him,
Nice.
it looks like there are spores like floating off of my antlers, and it makes his eyes vibrate almost at like a violent rate, and it throws off his concentration, so he can't cast the spell.
I love this picture. I think you need to keep the antlers.
So yeah, he's just like counterspell. You counterspell him, and yeah, the room looks like it's starting to mist up, and then it just dissipates.
Sick.
All right, Gil, it is your turn. However, give me a perception check with advantage.
That is a 14.
14. Your eye spins and looks at Nez as he casts Counterspell, and as his antlers grow, nobody else would be able to see this, but you see like kind of this weird magical effect that almost looks like smoke surrounding his antlers. And in that smoke, you see like this big, like cavity that almost looks like a slashed open grin
Oh, cool.
in the smoke.
Ooh.
Does Nezrah's face look different at all?
His eyes look different, but no, his face looks the same right now.
Okay. Interesting. And then I'm going to turn my attention toward the gentleman that is on the floor, and I'm going to run up to him, pulling out my rapier. Going to try and stab him.
Okay.
Stabby.
As a 20 to hit dirty.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Okay. So 16 regular damage and then 2 psychic damage.
Okay, gotcha. 16 regular damage, 2 psychic damage. Gil, show me what you got.
I just start stabbing him in the ass cheeks. Since he's like tummy down.
Gil with the kill today.
And then I'm going to... How far away is the end of the hallway?
40 feet.
Okay. Shit. I'm going to move my... Damn it, I can't cast with a bonus action in the middle of my turn. I'm going to temporarily drop my rapier, move 30 feet, and then I'm going to try and shoot one of the restrained dudes.
Okay. Go ahead.
24 to hit.
That hits. And you have advantage on that. So.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
yeah. And then that's 12 damage.
12 damage. All right. You slink one. Just... And now
I do it back.
you moved 30 feet, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're almost at the end of this hallway. And is that the end of your turn?
That... Yes.
Okay. The rest of you guys are clustered around this opening. Are any of you guys on the inside of the hallway, or are you all on the other side looking in through the doorway?
I think I'm on the other side.
I'm at the bottom of the steps.
Okay, so you would be on the other side, not in the hallway. Fee, you're probably like maybe halfway in, halfway out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, and Can, you're on the other side. Okay, but you're all very close to the end here. Everyone needs to give me a dexterity save, but Fee, you will do so with advantage.
Okay.
Not me, though.
Not you.
Okay.
We all got a D6 last round, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Correct, yeah.
I'd like to use that.
And if you would still need to use it, this would be the time, probably, because we're
Yeah.
the end of the
Oh my god, I don't know if it's going to be good enough, though. What did we get a D6 for?
Inspo.
You all got NPC.
Oh,
MVPC.
yeah. Thank fuck. Okay. Ooh,
I got a total of 18.
21.
total of 12. And I rolled a 6 on my D6. So
I don't know
that tells you
math.
how good I was
So
rolling with
18,
advantage.
12, and
21.
21. Okay, Can, you see the edge of the doorway start to like flicker, and then you see what looks like flesh start to push through the joints of the doorway.
Ew.
And it looks like it's about to seal closed. Do you want to go into the hallway or stay on the other side?
Who's in the hallway?
Nez right now. Looks like Fee is making a move. Looks like Nez is making a move. But the Loom, Crumb, and Gil are in the hallway with all those enemies.
They're in the hallway, and we're getting sealed in with flesh.
Looks like it. But you can choose to stay on the other side.
I'm gonna go in.
You're going to go in? Okay. Same for you, Nezrah. You see this. You see Can leap into the hallway as this fleshy nastiness starts closing this doorway. What would you like to do? Would you like to stay on this side, or would you like to leap into the hallway?
And a majority of us are in the hallway.
Can, Gil, Loom, Crumb, and the bad guys.
Has the possessed Warlock Hunter moved since we all went down there?
You don't know. He was upstairs still.
I'm going to try to avoid being in the hallway.
Okay, so you're going to stay on the other side?
Yes.
Okay. And Fee, you're halfway in, halfway out. You see the same thing. You see Can jump past you into the hallway. What are you going to do? Do you want to stay? You want to be in the hallway, or you want to be on the other side where? Because Nez looks like he's hanging back.
I'm not going to leave Can home. I'll hop in with Can because I know Loom was having a hard time, so he's probably not doing well. So yeah.
Fuck Gil.
I thought Nez is with Gil.
No, yeah, but
I'm
that
in the
wasn't
hallway
part of
with
your
you
rationale.
guys. So
yeah,
Nez is the one who's the free agent.
Oh. Wait, I was confused. I thought you were in. So Nez is by himself right now? Okay, then rewind here. I'm not going to leave Nez alone. I'm
not alone.
I'm not going to leave
So you
Nez
jump
alone
back?
in the hall, so I'll jump back for right now.
Okay, as you guys make your decisions, you guys see the door in front of you. Nez and Fee, you see the door in front of you seal close, and you're looking at the back of this like revolting, flexing, pulsating bit of like translucent-ish flesh. You could see like veins or something going into it. This is some sort of organ of some kind.
What color is the flesh?
And you guys are seeing it.
What color
that?
is the flesh?
It's like a whitish yellow, but then the veins are all like red and orange.
Okay.
Can, and now Gil, you guys are in the hallway. Can, if you were to look behind, you'd see that the door seals over with a gigantic reptilian-looking eye with veins running all over it. You see that the veins are now weirdly like interspersed with the vines that Fee created in the hallway. And so it's like this weird plant, viney, veiny hallway. However, Gil, right behind you in the center of the hallway on the left wall is another eye that appears. A little bit smaller. This one is covered in like green gunk and grime. And then right behind the group and right behind Loom, sealing the other door, is the largest of the three eyes. This eye fills up the entire wall back there, sealing off any escape. And you guys are in a tunnel with three gross, monstrous eyes. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Ew. I don't like it.
My third eye. This is very,
Ew.
very Stephen King's It.
It's nasty.
It makes me think of Hocus Pocus. Even though I know it's bigger than that eye in the book, but
Do the eyes have eyelids?
goopies.
The one right behind you has like a little bit of an eyelid, but these are mostly just like disembodied eyes that are all connected to
with
each other with
personality.
veins and now vines.
Tight.
So
We just gotta squirt a little Windex in him.
Back, you
Like,
found
oh
me.
God, my eyes!
all right. So now it's time for tonight's MVPC. The most valuable player character. I want you guys to tell me who deserves an additional 1d10 of DM inspiration. Now, for those of you listening and for those of you around the table, Nez is 1, Gil is 2, Fee is 3, and Can is 4. On the count of 3, I'll have you guys hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you believe should become MVPC. Now, I'll give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote. And as an aside, I'm going to send you this hallway for what we're going to encounter in the next episode.
Oh, you have a mappy map?
Tomas, I will send you the actual file so that you can load it up in Owlbear Radio.
Sweet. I love that.
Ooh.
Bill, you look like you're wanting to punch someone.
That's my secret. I always want to punch someone.
Oh, I guess the hallway is 50 feet long. Sorry.
This is very Resident Evil looking.
I don't see it yet.
Okay. All right. Does everybody know who they're going to vote for? Yes. All right. 1, 2, 3, vote. We've got 2 votes for Gil and 2 votes for Nez.
Sharesies.
Nez, why'd you vote for Gil?
He was the executioner of the episode and just was slaughtering the enemies, taking enemies downtown to Pound Town. And
Poking him in all sorts of uncomfortable places.
yes, like the most cringe-inducing, like, oh, but just efficiently exterminating our enemies. So
Very nice. Can, why did you vote for Gil?
Yeah, he was just taking people down like crazy. I like it.
You doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really tired.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got tears in your eyes.
They're not tears in my eyes, they're just watering.
it's Gatorade.
Just the COVID sleeping out. Seeping out, not sleeping out. Fuck.
Fee, why'd you vote for Nez?
I'm just obsessed with the picture of the anime eyes and the antlers with counterspell. There's other cool stuff, but that was going on. But yeah, that is just sticking in my mind, and I love it.
Nice. And Gil, why'd you vote for Nez?
So the thing that Fee did with the BAM card and restraining them was really cool. But I know that she'll get something from using the BAM card anyway.
Oh, I forgot about that.
But Nez, regardless of being aware of the combat, he went off and he chose to listen to the patron for what it's worth. And I think that's really interesting. He did the weird heart ritual. And then, of course, like, I got a reward, like, thinking on his feet and then using counterspell. It's just such a good spell, and
Sure
it really
is.
changes up combat in general. So it was really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so that means tonight's MVPCs are Nezrah, Kaziel, and Gildebrand Malone. Take your 1d6, gang. Also, Fee, for using your BAM card, you will have a d20 that you can use at any point for any reason for the rest of the campaign. So,
Hell yeah.
it's sort of inspiration, but you can use it for literally anything, even an attack roll or damage roll.
Can you use it as like a negative roll for the enemy?
If you have an ability, like say you had like cutting words or something.
Oh, I was thinking it would be like portent, like, so even if you rolled a 2, it's like, oh, I'm going to save this and I'm going to give it to this fuckhead. But yeah. Anyway.
All right. Well, that is it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Once again, guys, if you are listening and you like what you hear, head on over to patreon.com/D20_syndicate and check out what tiers we have and consider making us warlocks. You can donate campfire questions to us that we will read, obviously, on the podcast. You'll have access to hours of bonus content. We've got some other things cooking up in the works that are going to be coming down the pipeline soon, so you want to check it out and see what things we offer. That's patreon.com/D20_syndicate. If you want to leave us a review, we will read it on the podcast. Anything you read, we will read, or write, we will read verbatim. So head over to Apple Podcasts or Stitcher or wherever you listen to podcasts and leave us a review, and we will read it. Check out our Discord. It's in the episode description. The link is, and it is it's free. Check out the Discord. Come hang out with us. It's a ton of fun. And also, we have merch. TeePublic, we've got a bunch of shit with D20 Syndicate shit on it. Buy that shit, wear that shit, be that shit.
D20 Syndicate. Wow.
Other than that, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Bye, 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 bye.
Everyone else's bugs, I guess. Bye.
It's a good color.
Yeah, I like this blue. What is this blue?
Like cornflower?
Periwinkle? Is that blue? No, that's purple, right?
I feel like it's probably showing up like more powdery or lighter
Powder
than
blue.
it is on camera, but it almost is going like cerulean on our end.
I think it's a cornflower.
Cornflower?
Yeah, agreed.
Isn't
like
corn
the crayon.
yellow?
Oh my God! Have you never had crayons before?
Yeah, but I probably just
They're
was
delicious.
like, corn flour,
They're
ew,
delicious.
through it. I'm kidding. I probably just was like, yeah, that's bluish, and then I just colored with it. I didn't look at the names when I was a kid.
I
I
looked
was
at
just
all
like,
the names, and I was
The
like,
wax coating makes them go down easy. They're
I just
delicious.
pretended they were
I liked
people,
the
and I had
names.
them ice skate on my desk and kiss. And that's how I got diagnosed with ADHD.
I used to do that at Menards with like the paint swatch chips. Or no, it was like the laminate swatch chips because those were sturdier.
God, I wish I had you when I was a kid and I was at Menards and so bored because it's like
Oh yeah,
it's the only
steal the
places.
laminate chips. They're fucking great.
I just climbed in it was like the window or the door section. Then I'd like climb in there and just like take a little nap while Dad's taking forever at Menards. That's basically what I did.
How did you not get kidnapped?
I somehow avoided kidnaps and
I'm imagining
cults, and I don't know how because
Lindsey getting scooped up and then waking
My
up in the
whole
back of a
life.
van and then just starting to talk to the kidnapper and then the kidnapper just turns around and
Yeah.
puts her back.
Yeah.
Like, nope, never mind.
yeah, maybe that has happened. Yeah, there's been so many times, but I've
Yeah,
just
you
been
know.
magooing my way through, magooing my way out of these nappers, and
That
yeah.
whole year that you can't recall, that's you were kidnapped.
did you guys ever break anything on accident in a store?
Oh yeah.
all the time.
All the time. Still
If
do.
I did, I purposefully forgot, so then I
first
wouldn't
time
feel guilty.
Can't
I
remember.
stole anything. I was actually with Seth
You stole
What's the statute
something?
of limitations here?
on bracelets from the house on the rock. I'm gonna guess
okay.
not that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I think it was that Wisconsin trip that I tagged along
thing.
with. I still don't know what
You stole the
happened there.
bracelet?
Did I get invited?
Yeah, we were always allowed to invite one.
How many
friend.
times did you go on vacation with Seth's family?
Once.
It was
Horses,
just, yeah,
house
one.
on
Just
the
the one
rock.
time.
Ross did
But there-
without me.
I was literally a Seth swap. Like, we need the better son.
Funny.
They swap me out.
You went on vacation instead of him?
Yeah, I went to Valley Fair with his family and Seth stayed home.
Because I was doing Karate Kid.
Oh,
Oh, that's so funny.
Awesome. Yeah, no,
It was
we
a good
just
time.
Still never been to Valley Fair.
yeah. I just went with them the one time, but a lot of memories were made on that
There
one
was so much
trip.
fighting.
Can I go on vacation with your family without you?
Yeah, sure. I would prefer that. Just me not having to go. Yeah,
You got to be ready to entertain him.
Prominent time that I broke something in a store was real bad. The day that the Hy-Vee opened up, I was 11 years old, and I had just gotten a Walkman, and I can't remember. I think I was probably
Who
listening to
pronounces it like that?
what?
Walkman?
Hello, Mr. Spider-Man.
Richard Walkman.
I need pictures of Spider-Man.
You're derailing my story,
I
Michaela.
am so sorry.
It's the COVID brain.
Irrelevant.
You have to
Let me
forgive
give you
her.
room to discuss.
Anyway, I was wearing my Walkman.
Talking mad shit about
And,
your girlfriend.
and it was the first day it was open, and it was super busy. I had my Walkman on, and I was just kind of like listening. I was probably listening to like Eiffel 65 or Aqua or some fucking
Goofy movie
90s techno,
Yeah.
like electronica. And I was just walking around, and I was like nodding. I remember I was listening to a part, and I was like, man, this is great. And somebody was like trying to get past me. And so I just kind of like scooted back while listening to my music. And I scooted back into the wall of glass bottles of jelly. And I bumped into it, and the whole thing just like just started smashing everywhere around me, and I was just covered in jelly, glass and jelly just all around me, and everybody was staring at me. I'm blue.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
God, it'd be funny
There
if you
shouldn't, like,
didn't.
it shouldn't be so structurally unsound that a
That's
small
true.
child like
Why would you do
bumping
that with
is going to
glass?
It was
cause
that day,
like,
actually, that the
catastrophic
squeeze
failure.
bottles were invented.
Because of me.
We got to avoid this shit. This
Holy
dumbass
fuck.
kid.
But it was literally just like I saw them coming out of my peripherals, falling, and then just
You're supposed to be there. I bet
Everywhere.
they saved the video.
Wow.
hopefully.
I would.
Oh my god.
Right? Like, how
That
did that
Hy-Vee
not
doesn't
end
even
up
exist
on
anymore.
E-Bomb's
It'd be-
world?
It'd be even funnier if you didn't know it happened and you were just continuing on as like, but
Like Lindsey,
yeah,
just magooing your way
it
through.
should have been Magooin.
Unknowingly breaking all
I was
the
very
windows.
aware because it was a cascade of jelly
It was a
just
calamity.
exploding around me.
Oh man,
Fuck.
I've only done
So much jelly.
Like I grabbed a jar of spaghetti sauce, and I was also a kid, but I grabbed it and then it just like and just
I
fell
did
out of my
that
hand. And it was
too.
like, "Bleh."
Yep, I did that.
And then I walked away.
We got this.
Did a
Another
walk
time
away.
we got this really big watermelon, and I was also probably around the same age, and we were walking out. It was another grocery store, probably Hy-Vee, and my dad was holding the watermelon in one hand and carrying bags of groceries in the other, and I was just like, Dad, I can have that water. I can carry that watermelon. He's like, all right. And he hands it to me, and I go to throw it over my shoulder like a dipshit. And it just
threw the watermelon.
Like, I just immediately just throw it over my shoulder onto the ground behind, and it just explodes.
And he never trusted you again.
Oh, you fucking did you guys make a run for it?
No, we went. I'm pretty sure my dad was like, "Hey, we got to clean this watermelon up," to some fucking poor Hy-Vee associate, and then went and got another watermelon.
Did you carry the second one too?
Definitely not.
Okay. He's like, I don't trust this kid.
Get away from me, you fucking goblin.
So yeah, no, I've broken some things.
You have.
Literally broken fruit.
Oh, you'd think at a point they'd be like, "Sir, please stop coming." Like,
Yeah, it's
stop.
only at that one Hy-Vee.
Oh, there was another time. It was at a Hy-Vee. This was the old Hy-Vee, like where Kmart eventually became.
The one that
before
doesn't
they moved
exist
next
anymore.
door to the brand new one. I had a container of, I just discovered, I'd never seen these before, where they do the crushed Oreos with the gummy worms. So it's like worms in dirt
and
essentially. And it had one of those like dome caps on it. And I got one, and I was holding it by the cap and just walking along, and it just came out, and just everywhere, gummy worms, Oreo dust. Yeah, they definitely should have banned me from Hy-Vee, I think.
I don't.
You're the reason it
remember
doesn't
ever like breaking
exist
something
anymore.
like that.
They had to close because
Too
of
many
Seth.
costs. Like, oh my God.
can't
it could
recoup all
keep
this
coming
jelly.
in.
We were hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, the CFO standing right behind you as you knock all the jelly down. He just got a clipboard. And he's like,